Hello and welcome to more The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. We've got a message from Meslo, of course we do. So, meeting a dead king means he must have had unfinished business in the world of the living. He seemed awfully polite for a ghost. I expected spookier, I suppose. What do you suppose he meant by all that source of the flow business? I have no idea what he meant by that, Eslo, but unfortunately, guys, we are going to have to walk down this staircase. I can't jump down right here. Now, I could use my Ocarina of Wind to teleport and then come all the way back, but no, I'm just going to walk right down. And the reason for that is simply we've got some fusions to do here. So down here we've got this guy. Let's go ahead and get that fusion going. So we'll use the blue yin and yang, the blue 6 or whatever you want to call that right here. Get that fusion done. Now this guy is going to have a second fusion, so we'll have to go inside an area and come back to get that one able to be fused with. So we've got a thing right here. Back in the gambling minigame in Hyrule Town, we're basically going to unlock a new difficulty. So there's going to be a hard mode. So before, when we would gamble, what we could do is there would be two chests and we would have to choose one of them. One of them would make us lose, the other one would double our money. Now there's going to be 3 chests, but if we choose right, it'll triple our money. So I don't know the math, I don't know if that's actually a good deal, but that is something you could do. So over here, I'm going to go inside, and we can actually fuse with Dampe, so let's go do that, crud. Once again, using a blue 6 here. So let's go do that fusion. And also, just like the other guy, Dampe is going to have 2 fusions. So the first fusion is going to open up this grave over this way, so we'll have to go check out inside there as well while we're at it. But we'll go out of the building, come back in, fuse with Dampe a second time, and then we'll go back to Spookter and fuse with him the second time. And then we'll go inside that grave. So there we go, let's go get this second fusion. And for this one, we need a green triangle, which we've still got plenty of. So we'll go ahead and do that one. And now that we basically have infinite money and we can just buy Pico Lights or do a whole bunch of other things to get Kinstones, if we ever do happen to run out, it's not a big deal. So right here, we're going to open up yet another thing in the Wind Ruins. We've opened up a lot there in the past, and there's going to be more here now. Now, I know that I've been having to go back to the Wind Ruins quite a lot. If you guys are following along, you can feel free to put off all of that stuff and just do it all at once later on. You don't have to do it so early, but I just like to do things as it unlocks. Let's go ahead and fuse with the blue toilet here. But yeah, I like to do things as they unlock rather than waiting and doing them all at once. I don't know, it just feels weird to have a fusion available that we just don't do for a very long time, so I usually just do them right away. So here we go, we fuse this one, and finally, this ghost that has been in Hyrule Town this entire time, something will finally happen with that dude. Hey, Spookter, see you in paradise! Well, whatever that means. He does a creepy face, and now he's gone. So we can now go inside there as Minish size, so we'll have to go check that out. I'm sure it won't be completely useless, no worries there. So now that that's done, let's go over and check out this tombstone that we've opened up, or this grave, whatever you want to call it, tomb. So inside here, we've got this character. Ah, so you move that gravestone and now you can go outside. But I would get lonely here by myself, so could you come see me sometime? I'll have plenty of Kinstone pieces ready, so please do come back. Alright, so we can go ahead and fuse with them. And this is Gina, so let's go ahead and use a green triangle once again. And just like the other 2 characters, Gina will have a second fusion, so we'll have to go out, come back in, and fuse again. This first one is going to open up this waterfall in Hyrule Town, so we can go back, we can swim inside, and check that out. There's also a chest right behind Gina, so let's go ahead and open that one. And inside we'll get ourselves 100 mysterious shells that we don't really need. Oh well. So let's go back out, and let's go back in, and let's go ahead and fuse again. And then we'll finally be done with the Royal Valley. Let's go do that crud. This time we've got another green triangle. So we'll get that crud done did. And we'll see what we get for this one. This is like our 6th fusion already today. Holy crud. And this one will open up this tree over in the Western Woods. Yeah, for some reason we couldn't take care of that tree ourselves. Even though we have the power of fire, we have the power of chopping things, sucking things, all kinds of stuff we could do to move a tree, but nope. We have to fuse with this ghost right here. So alright, we're done there. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my ocarina, and now we're going to go over to Hyrule Town. And there is going to be some new dialogue. Not a whole lot of new stuff, but there's a few new lines here, so we'll check that out. So we'll just go right over here, and let's go talk to the guard, I guess. There are a lot fewer guards looking for the Light Force now. Alright, well, we're not going to talk to Malin there, but there are the kids on top of the library now, so we'll go talk to them. I don't think any of the characters inside the library have new lines, but the kids up there should have some slightly new lines. So I'll go ahead and get out my cane, because we're going to need to flip that pot over in just a minute. So we'll go out, and let's talk to Snot Kid. You can see everything from up here, even my big giant snot booger. Ah, this is great. I love being a kid. Being a kid. How about... Haha, take that! Okay, I'll stop. So let's go ahead and flip this over right here. And let's go to small size, let's go down to Minish size, and we'll take this little ladder. I'm gonna go over inside the sewer over here, because there was a frozen chest from before, so now that we have the lantern, we can go and open that crud. So it's gotta swim up and over to the left right here. And there it is, there's that frozen chest. So let's get back out the lantern here, just like that. And inside, we're going to get ourselves another 100 mysterious shells. Not a whole lot of use for that. Now, there is something else here. We have been to this area before, but I forgot to get this the first time I was here. And in fact, I didn't even know about it, but one of you guys let me know. If we go over to this waterfall and dive, boom, we got ourselves 50 rupees. Not that we really need more rupees, but, I mean, hey, it's a collectible. We might as well go ahead and grab that one. So alright, we're done with the sewer, let's go back out, and let's get back to big size once again. Alright, and just for the sake of completeness, let's go ahead and check out the new mode in the gambling minigame, even though it's just going to be mostly us losing, but even if we did win, it wouldn't really matter because it's just rupees, but let's go ahead and give this one a go. Oh no, a customer, so it's pretty much the same dialogue as before, but now we're going to have, after we say give it a try, he'll fall over as usual, and now we're going to have access to a hard mode. So particularly self-destructive. We've even got level 2 now, Rue the Day, which of what you like, and we can choose level 2 hard. So yeah, like I said before, all that's going to change is now there's going to be 3 chests to choose from, and if we guess right, it's going to be triple our money instead of double. So I'm going to choose this one, and get it wrong. So there you go, we could have tripled it, gone up to 30, and then 90, and then 270 or whatever. But I'm not going to play that one anymore. We're done with that one. So next up, I want to go over this way, and I want to go inside this building right here. We've got this little crud, so if we shrink down to Minish size and come over, we can do that. But we're going to have to go back to the cafe to actually shrink down. Each town has its own life, its own rhythm, you know what I mean? I love towns with lots of rhythm, but it has to keep up the pace. I guess we'll talk to this guy. The Light Force? Man, that sounded impressive. If I find it, I'm going to shout that so loudly. All right, you do you. What's up, June? So you've actually seen the inside of Anju's hen house? Not yet. We're about to go inside there. Why did you laugh? Maybe there's some meaning to that I don't know about. You might have saw a quick glimpse of a character outside. Don't worry about that one. Chai has the same line. I think the other characters have some new lines, though. The source of the flow? Well, that's easy. It's talking about water. The water flowing into town and into the lake all comes from the same place. Ho, ho, ho. You're not going to tell me where it is, are you? If you're looking for the source of the flow, well, you'd better make sure you're well equipped is all I'm saying. Ho, ho, ho. All right, Santa. Let's go talk to this guy. Actually, there is a very good reason I cannot stand. What would you do if I told you that? Nothing? But it's truth. When we understand this, then we will conquer even time itself. All right, buddy, getting all philosophical on us. Howdy, hun. Glad to see you again. You are? Aren't you looking manly now? Hee hee. Well, thank you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get out Arcane, and we will shrink down right here. And let's go inside. Well, we'll have to go all the way over through the little hole over here, across the bridge. I'll just meet you guys over at Andrew's hen house. I don't know why I said hen house so weirdly, but let's go inside. There's going to be... That chicken... Calm down, buddy. Inside, we're going to have a new enemy. These are one of the most threatening enemies in the entire game because we actually cannot hurt them, and they are ridiculous. Oh my gosh, they chase you down like crazy. It can actually be pretty hard to get through here without taking a lot of damage. No, dude, I just need to get inside the chimney. Okay. We got them all corralled now. Let's go over, and we'll go up here. Here we go. And now we can talk to this chicken. What? The kinstone piece fused and disappeared. Bro. Now I can't give it back to Andrew, but I'm still happy. Bro. So we actually can't do anything with this Kuko. The thing is, there are certain fusions in the game that you could do with different characters. So this chicken would have had a fusion for us, but we already did it with someone else. So now they have nothing. So going inside this place, all it did was get us attacked by chicks. There is nothing we actually get to do inside here. Oh well. Yeah, we could have fused with that if we didn't fuse with someone else. I don't even know who we fused with that took up that fusion, but yeah, don't worry about it. What's a ghost? Is that like a guest who's overstayed his welcome? I guess so if they've overstayed a very, very long time. But alright, we're going to go back to the cafe, go back to normal size, and we'll start doing some more crud. Back to normal. So we're going to go outside, and the first thing we're going to do is talk to this very peculiar character. Oh, you found me. You must be quite an attentive young man. Well, now you've got something to brag about to your friends. I feel I should give you something to reward your abilities of perception. Call it a Master of Surprise. Good job. And here we got ourselves a red kinstone piece. I don't exactly know what she's talking about. I feel like she's pretty easy to see. It's kind of hard to miss her, but I don't know, man. Maybe there's some secret to that I don't know about. But alright, so we're done with that. Now what I want to do is go find all 3 of the goddesses and fuse with them, because now we've got fusions available. So here we've got Nehru, We'll go ahead and do a fusion, and we're going to have to use a red kinstone. All three of them are going to require red kinstone pieces, and they're going to give us some very interesting rewards. So once we go over here, back in the Royal Valley, so we will have to go all the way back to here through the spooky woods and all that crud. But it's going to make a butterfly appear. So there you go, there's now a butterfly. That's pretty nifty. Let's go back out, and we're going to go up and over to Furore, who is sadly inside the inn forever. Let's go over this way. We could go through the main part of the inn, but I find it more convenient to go into this outside entrance. So let's go ahead and fuse with them as well. And each one's going to require a different red kinstone. So this one is like the red jaggy one. The first one was the red wedge. And the last one with Din is going to be the red long teeth thingy. So once again, it's going to make a butterfly appear, this time in Castor Wilds. So we'll have to go check that one out as well, I guess. So now let's go over to Din, and we'll fuse with her. She's on the far side of town, so I'll just meet you guys over there. All right, let's do this fusion. Like I said, it's going to take the long, jaggy teeth one right there. And this one, once again, it's going to be a butterfly, and this time it's going to appear in the Wind Ruins. So yeah, we're going to go back to the Wind Ruins for this. We also had another fusion that opened up here earlier. And also, we have the butterfly in Castor Wilds, so we can kind of get all of those in one go. But we're not done with fusions quite yet, guys. There's some more fusions we can do, and we have to go to a bit of a strange place, somewhere we haven't been to in a very long time. Actually, one of the first fusions we ever did unlock this. So we're going to go all the way back to South Hyrule Field, and there was that warp that took us to a strange building. You might remember we had to, like, suck a ghost out of this dude, and it kind of cured him from a sickness or something. Yeah, we go back through here, and unfortunately the treasure chests are not going to have more goodies for us, but if we go down and go up the stairs here, we can actually fuse with this character, and not only once, we can fuse with her twice. So let's go ahead and get that first one. We have to use a green square, fusing with Floris. So there is the first one, and there's going to be another character inside this building that we can fuse with. So this one is going to open up a golden rope over in Castor Wilds. So we'll go ahead and grab that one while we're dealing with the butterfly. So there's that one. Let's go ahead and exit out. Now I'm just going to go down the stairs and then go right back up, and that'll open up the second fusion. Kind of a lot of characters today that we've had to fuse twice with. So let's go do the next fusion. Once again, a green square, which we're not too bad. Not too bad, actually. I was going to start getting low on, but now we're getting low on the other green ones. But squares, we've got plenty of those. This one is going to open up another tree over in Western Woods. So I'm kind of setting up this big route. Basically, I'm going to go to Western Woods, get the couple of fusions we got there, and we can walk directly from there to Castor Wilds, get the credit in Castor Wilds, then walk directly from Castor Wilds to the Wind Ruins. Kind of do it all in one big lap. So next up, we'll go up here and fuse with Caprice. This one will use a green slant. But this one, we're actually not going to be collecting today. This one will open up a fusion over in Vale Falls, actually. So we're not going to get that one in this episode. But at some point, we'll go over to Vale Falls and check it out. And you might notice at the bottom left right there actually was a windstone. So we can eventually get a warp there as well. So that'll be pretty cool. But alright, we are done with this building, and actually we are done with fusions as well for now, so we're going to go out and start collecting some of this crud. So we'll just warp right on back, and I've kind of already explained the plan. We're going to walk over to Western Woods, which is pretty close by here. I might as well grab that heart. I am going to go inside this area down here, the fairy fountain, just to heal up. I'm kind of low on HP. Go ahead and grab all that crud, and now we can use our sword beam. Heck yeah, dude. Might as well finally cut down that tree, and let's just kill this guy and go on through. So there's two different fusions we did here. The first one opened up this tree, so we'll go up and get ourselves another 100 mysterious shells that we don't need. All right. Gonna try not to take damage so we don't lose our sword beam. I guess I can just slash at this guy like that. Here we go. And now we'll go up, kill off these guys. Oh my gosh, he almost hit me and then I rolled into him. Gosh dang it. No more sword beam for us. Let's go ahead and get out our mulments because we have another digging spot right here. Not going to do much if we dig on these spots, but these 6 right here, not the spots with the grass, not these spots, but these other 6 spots, these will all have 50 rupees inside. So, not very good at math, but I'm pretty sure that is 300 rupees. Not the most we've ever found. We found 400 once by digging, but oh well. So next up, let's go over to Castor Wilds, get out them Pegasus boots, and we'll go right along down this way. And the butterfly that we've unlocked over here is going to be right up this way. Let me see if I can get rid of this P-hat real quick. I'm going to try to do a roll attack. Not going to happen. Well, let's just go grab the butterfly. So for getting the Joy Butterfly right here, you can now dig faster than before. So you guys just saw me do some digging, kind of slow. Unfortunately, it's not that much faster. I don't know, man. To me, it seems almost like imperceptibly faster, but I guess technically we can dig a little bit faster. So there you go. That's what that Joy Butterfly does. So now I want to actually go up here because we have that golden rope to get, and he's right over this way. So let's go along here. And there he is, and thankfully, yes, he's actually stuck. So I can just kind of swing pretty freely here. So yeah, sometimes the golden rope will get stuck in that spot, and it makes it super easy. There we go, get ourselves 100 rupees. And that is it for Castor Wilds. So let's go ahead and go back this way. We'll go over to the Wind Ruins. If you kind of get lost here, you could just use the Ocarina of Wind, warp to Castor Wilds, and that'll take you right over to here. But I know my way around this place pretty well, so let's go down here and get hit by a rope. Able to just go right along, and down we go. And we'll get ourselves another Joy Butterfly. This one will allow us to now shoot arrows faster than before. Let's go ahead and get out our bow. We can show that off. So now we can shoot pretty fast, I guess. There you go. We'll try it out on this red guy. Never mind. He's just going to move along. I guess we could try it out on this dude. Let's see if this works out. Come on, bow and arrow. So there you go. I mean, it's faster. I still don't find it the most useful thing in combat. I'd rather just use my boomerang to stun and then go in with the sword or something like that. But, well, if you like the bow, it's a little bit faster. So let's keep on moving along. Up this way, we have a hole in the floor we have to check out. And we're going to need to shrink down to actually go inside that one. Thankfully, the shrinky thingy is just a little bit up this way. So we'll go up and try to kill this guy. Got him. So yeah, we'll go over to this spot here. And let's shrink on down. Now let's go back and go down this vine. I'm pretty sure we've made this exact trip before. Like I said, if you don't want to come back to here multiple times, you could wait until this point in the game and just do all of the Wind Ruin stuff all at once. But I just like to do stuff as it unlocks. I feel like it's just, I don't know, it just makes more sense to me to do it that way, rather than do like a ridiculous amount all at once. But alright, we got ourselves a red kinstone piece, and with that we are done with the Wind Ruins. Are we done once and for all? Will we end up coming back here again? Who knows, but let's go ahead and actually need to go back to normal size. I'm going to use the Ocarina of Wind to go back to Hyrule Town, so I'll just meet you guys over there. I'm going to go back to Hyrule Town. We need to go to the Royal Valley once again to get the Joy Butterfly there. But we have to go all the way back through that place. So let's go ahead and get our Pegasus boots out, because it's going to be a little bit of a long journey. Let's go right up through here. If I do this right, I can run through almost this entire area in one go. Just like that. Now we can go over here. And we have to do all of this again. We have to go down. We have to go push this rock again. Go ahead and charge up. Split into 3. And push this guy along. And I actually want to show you guys some stuff in the Royal Valley, because, well, in this game, there's a lot of different ways to fight different enemies, and I just want to show you guys how good the Gust Jar actually is inside the Royal Valley. So if we go down, we've got these guys, which a lot of people are saying their name is pronounced Genie, so that's probably right. But yeah, we can go ahead and we can defeat these guys pretty easily with the Gust Jar. And not only that, we can also defeat the Takuri here. We can defeat them with the Gust Jar as well. So the Gust Jar is actually a really good choice for this area. The only problem is once we get to the next part where it's all dark and crud, if we have the Gust Jar out, we're going to have to replace our sword with the lantern if we actually want to see. So if you want to fight just with the Gust Jar, you could. But the downside is if they get kind of close, yeah, you're kind of a sitting duck. The Gust Jar is a little bit better from long range, but up close, yeah, it's going to kind of suck to not have the sword out. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the sword and the lantern. But anyways, now that we're back to this area, we don't need to read the signs as long as we know where to go. So the path is actually up, left, up, right, up. So we just went up, left. We'll go left again. So that's up, left, and then we have to go up, right, up. There we go. Go to the right, and then let's go up. And we're done. So just like that, we're through there. And there's going to be one genie right here we want to take care of. Hopefully not get grabbed by him. And there's going to be one more up here as well. So let's just make sure we don't get hit by that guy. And let's go grab this Joy Butterfly. And this one will allow us to now swim faster than before. And kind of like the other two upgrades, it's a very small upgrade. It's kind of hard to notice. It's not dramatic or anything, but might as well grab it. It is a permanent upgrade, so that's kind of cool. So alright, we're actually done with this crud. And guys, we are pretty much done with this episode. I do need to go back to Hyrule Town and get some figurines. I've been slacking on the figurines. And honestly, guys, this series has only got a few more episodes left. And not a lot of those episodes are going to be taking place in Hyrule Town. So while we're still pretty close to Hyrule Town, I need to take advantage of this. Let's go get like, gosh dang, 30 figurines or some crud. So if you're not into watching figurines, then I guess I'll catch you next time. But if you do like some figurines, let's go get a whole bunch of them. And the only downside is the further we get along, the fewer figurines we have left to get, the harder and harder it is going to be to get each one. So with the power of video editing, this will not be too bad, but this honestly might take me like half an hour to get a few dozen here. So let's go down and let's just get started. Oh, okay, just do the trade. So we're starting off at 57% for one. Let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, our first one is a duplicate. Off to a good start. For every duplicate that we get, he will give us 5 rupees, but I'm kind of already maxed out on rupees. I don't really have any use for rupees, so not exactly a good thing there. Now, if you want to do this a different way, what you could do is you could just farm a bunch of rupees. Oh, crud, I just skipped through that. Well, we got a new one. I'm going to go to the case so we can actually read that. But what I was going to say is you could just go farm a bunch of rupees, buy a bunch of mysterious shells from the shop, and then just always get 100%. The problem is farming that many rupees, because it costs 200 rupees for just 30 mysterious shells, I think it is. It's ridiculous. So you could do that, but I think it's better to just do one at a time. Here we go. Great Butterfly Fairy. The Great Butterfly Fairy of Minish Woods. She provides you with a larger wallet, allowing you to carry more rupees with you. There you go. Alright, enough chatting, let's just go get a bunch of figurines. Oh baby, Business Scrub. Appears in caves, etc. Normally stay underground, they'll pop out and spit seeds at you, but if you get to know them, they're not so bad. Pina. God, duplicates. Gustav, Royal Spirit, the spirit of an ancient king of Hyrule, who wishes to secure peace in his land from beyond the grave. He was very fond of the people of the Wind Tribe. Joy Butterfly, a rare butterfly said to bring happiness to those who catch it. If you see one on your journeys, try to grab it. Oh, Sorcerer Body. When the young Minish donned Eslow's magic cap, he took this evil form. Now he searches for the light force in his quest to become all-powerful. Oh, duplicate. The same one twice in a row? Oh, Zillan Friends. Forest Picori duplicate. Festari, a Minish living in Minish Village. He speaks some human languages. He sees that Link is human with one look. He's a bit of a human enthusiast. I like how they mention human languages. I don't know how often they mention multiple different languages in these Zelda games, but it's kind of cool to see it referenced right there. Simon, his mysterious dungeon simulation game is very popular in Hyrule. It gives players the illusion of fighting real monsters in real dungeons. Borlov? I don't need a Borlov. Whoa, we got another duplicate. Are you kidding me? Another chaser? Pesto. Oh my gosh, duplicate. Big Octorok appears in the Temple of Droplets, frozen solid by the power of the water element. He's been frozen so long that his hunger is unbearable. It's kind of weird that they call this the Big Octorok and the one from before the Big Green Choo-Choo, because they're actually just normal size. It's just we're small, so it's kind of weird that they call them big, but well, I guess they're big. I don't know. Duplicate. Boulder appears on Mount Krenel, etc. These huge boulders come crashing down from cliff walls. They fall in a random pattern, so watch your step. Duplicate. Smith, the finest swordsmith in Hyrule. As a young man, he was a great swordsman. He and King Daltus are friends and enjoyed a pleasant rivalry as youths. Percy, a poet who lives in Western Wood. He comes home from a long journey to find his house occupied by an unwanted guest. Poor guy. It's okay, we already solved that situation. Young couple. Romeo and Julieta grew up next door to one another. They're dating now, but they plan to marry once they get their pet's approval. Okay. Again? Oh, jeez. Moldworm appears in Minish Roads. They come out of the ground when they sense prey. If you get swallowed, you'll take damage and get all dirty. Watch out, because when you're all dirty, pestos will come after you. Oh no, I accidentally gave him 2 mysterious shells. This better be a good one. I gave you 2 shells for this crud. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me again? Duplicate, 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 duplicate. Yay! Armos appears in the Wind Ruins, built by the Minish for the Wind Tribe long ago. They look like stone statues, but if you get too close, they move. Duplicate, duplicate. Alright, King Daltus, the king of Hyrule, reported to have been a fine swordsman. He appeared in the Picori Festival tournament as a youth and fought to a draw with Smith. Duplicate. Alright, Dr. Left, a gruff talking academic type who is obsessed with studying the Picori. He doesn't seem to be aware that they are actually living in his own house. I had my headphones off for a second, so I don't actually know if this was a duplicate or not, so I'm gonna read it anyways. Appears in dungeons. Blue ones jump and red ones throw bones. See what happens when you remove their heads with the Gust Jar. Okay. Oh, he was excited, so that means, it must have been new. Yay! Moldorm appears in various areas. These guys move quickly and randomly. Trap them in a corner and take them out quickly. Doctor Left again? Aw, jeez. Aw, jeez. Choo-Choo appears in various areas. Choo-Choos come in many colors. 3 of them. Many. Each color is a little different, but ranged weapons work well against all. Yeah. Cool. Keese appears in various areas. These bats live in dungeons and caves. Their movement is unpredictable, so use ranged weapons from a safe distance. I'm gonna use my ranged weapons from point blank. Melee. That's a melee bow and arrow. No, I just gave him 2 again. Ah, jeez, this better be good. Octorok is new, apparently. Appears in various areas. There are red and blue ones, and golden. They've appeared in every Zelda game to date. They spit rocks, so be careful. At least they don't spit fire, if you know what I mean. If I see one more gosh dang chaser. Whoa, Peaceful Hyrule 3. Karlov's Peaceful Hyrule Scenery Series number 3. Wow. Oh my gosh. Eeny and meeny. Hey, Gorman. He wants to rent out his house in town, but he's too overbearing to attract a tenant. He doesn't even seem to realize what the problem is. Bulldozer appears in Minish roads, dungeons, etc. There are red and blue ones. They may look small and weak. They are, but their hard shells make them formidable. Rolobite appears in dungeons. His hard shell protects him from swords, but once he rolls into a ball, you can use the gust jar to draw him in. Again? Oh, jeez, Gleerock. Hey, Postman! A very serious mail delivery man. He continues to make every delivery right on time, every day. The Great Mayflay The Great Mayflay Fairy of Mount Krennel. She provides you with a larger bomb bag, allowing you to carry more bombs with you. Explosive. Library. The Royal Hyrule Library. Although the library, how many times am I gonna have to say library, is well loved. Many forget to return their books, causing no end of trouble to for the librarians. Dude, we are on a figurine frenzy today, down to 33% probability. Well, we're gonna keep going, guys. We are going to keep going. Today is a frenzy. Whoa, Minish body, what the crud? Before he became a sorcerer, he was a simple Minish. He had always been entranced by the evil that lives in the hearts of men. Genie appears in the Royal Valley, etc. These dark beasties are attracted to light, and if they attack you, they may suck your life away. Again? Duplicate, nope. Vassals. These vassals serve the king of Hyrule. They are loyal and diligent. Like the king himself, they are courteous yet frank. Oh my gosh, dude. If we see one more chaser today, I give up, dude. Stalfos again? Trap. Appears in various areas. A trap with sharp blades. Some are triggered by nearby intruders, while others follow a set path. Stockwell. Alright, we got the Great Dragonfly Fairy. The Great Dragonfly Fairy of Royal Valley. She gives you a larger quiver, allowing you to carry more arrows with you. Whoa, Wizrobe appears in the Palace of Winds, etc. They fire magic bolts from afar. Hit them when they appear so they don't cast another spell. I've been doing figurines for over half an hour, by the way. I don't know how it looks in the video, how long it's been, but it's been over half an hour in real time. Again, Krennel Hermit. A hermit who lives on Mount Krennel. He has lots of kinstone pieces. I think I skipped part of that. Yeah. He brags that he won the festival tournament when he was younger. Alright. Okay. I said if we got one more chaser, I would be done. And there it is. It happened. So we still have quite a few figurines to go, guys. We're down to 27%. So we'll have to worry about those. But honestly, it might actually be more time efficient to start spending 100 and just spend the time to actually farm more shells. Once we get down to like the 10% kind of range, it'll probably be better to do that, even though we have to put almost 100 shells in per figurine. I think I might actually do that, Crud. But kind of goofed, so you know what, we'll just do one more here. Jeez. You know what, dude? For good luck, let's go ahead and do one where we put in all the Crud we can. Let's just get a 100% chance. Kind of a waste to do it so early, but you know what? Let's just do it just to wrap up the episode with at least one more new figurine. There we go, 100%, 74 shells. Let's see what we got. Watch as we get another chaser somehow. Alright, we get ourselves a guaranteed new one. It is Anju. This young woman tends to her cuckoos in Hyrule Town. If you help her gather her loose cuckoos, she'll give you a reward. Awesome. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me get a ridiculous amount of figurines. But we'll come back next time, and I guess we'll go look for the source of the flow. See you guys then. Take care.